gentleman looked at his wife. He says, okay, thank you for your time. She says, let's go. They get back to their car, and the wife asks him, says, honey, why didn't we just stay there and just find something off the menu? He says, because I went in for the buffet. And I'm not going to sit there and smell all that food and watch everybody else in there enjoy that buffet except for me. If God gives us something, though, we need to dive into it. We don't need to settle for second best. We don't need to. He did very well. He could have said, okay, and how many of us, I know, if we went in there and they said the buffet was closed, we said, well, I guess, I guess we got to get a burger or something. We can't have the pizza stuff. And yet we're going to sit there and watch everybody else go up to that buffet bar time after time. All the cinnamon sticks. We're going to sit there and smell that. What's the difference in us when God tells us to move? And there's a blessing that's at hand, but yet we won't move on it. We'll settle for second best. We'll settle for what the enemy wants us to dish out just to kind of keep us carrying along. God says He goes to prepare a table for us. Psalms 23, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thy Lord my God is with me. And He prepares a table before us. Even before our enemies, He prepares the table. We need to eat from the Master's table. We don't need to get the crumbs like the dogs do. That's not what He's calling us into. We can sit there and we can smell the anointing. We can see the blessings. But I don't want to be anywhere that I can't partake in it. I don't want to be anywhere that I cannot just dive into it and enjoy it myself. Amen? Amen. I'm tired of letting the enemy hold us back. I'm tired of him bringing the rain down when we need the dryness. I'm tired of him bringing on the drought when we need the rain. We have the power to speak over that enemy, and it's time that we do that. It's time that we go to the buffet of God. Come on now. And we enjoy ourselves, and we relax upon the ways of the Lord, and let Him renew our strength in Him. That's right. Amen? Amen. Change is coming. It's coming. It's happening all around us right now. Change is happening. How many of y'all ever remember when we used to go to church and people would come from miles and miles around just to go to church? Now they come miles and miles around just to go to a Walmart. Come on now. Church is not even a figment of their mind right now. And trust me, it's not about the church. It's about Christ.
That's right. Amen.
It's all about Him. We have lost our love for God in this nation. And we need to change that. We need to move forward to where God can use us. Amen? Amen. Stay with me this morning. Thank you, Jesus. You have to forget the bad, the good, and the ugly. That's hard. It's hard sometimes. See, we process everything through the lens of past disappointments, past hurts, and past wounds. We can't do that anymore. We need to get rid of the old lenses and go to Isaiah and realize that God gives us a new vision, new lenses, a new look on life. We don't have to process everything through our past experiences anymore, through our past disappointments. We can process them through the goodness of God, the faith in God, the love of God. Let us embrace what God is getting ready to do in all of our life, in all the ministries that we have here. God is getting ready to move, and we need to let Him move. I believe that if we let God move the way He desires to, this time next year, if He tarries, we're going to have a bigger building. We're going to have a bigger building, church. Because God wants to move. We're going to have our own building for public ministries, children's church, teens ministries, ministry in general. We're going to have it. I believe God has given us that vision today to quit looking through our past experiences and start looking through His eyes and see His vision and watch it come to pass. So this morning, I know we've all had some hurt along the way. I know we've all had some disappointments. But God is greater than any disappointment. When Elijah, before he put up in that fiery chariot, the Bible says that he rent his clothes. He had to get rid of that old stuff so he could put on the new stuff. We need to get rid of the old stuff so we can put on the new stuff. So we can see future worship leaders grab a hold of God's vision and move forward. To see God's vision move forward. These altars are open for all of us today. Or if you want to turn around in your chair or whatever you want to do, just get along with God today and say, God, I'm ready for change. It's going to be hard for me, but I'm ready for it because I know this is what it takes in order for you to move the way you want to move.
You